Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. Bitcoin selling off. This is why we wait for the key closes. We're watching the 63.81 level, closing pretty much at it, then rallying back to the 50% retracement level, 64.28, and the bottom of the rotation zone. Still below our trend line, below the rotation zone. Did not close below the critical level, so that's the level we're still watching. Rotation zones against it. So on any rally, first level key resistance is around 64.44. Next area is around 64.57. So we're going to see if it can get back above that, but there's no bullish setups there. And now this is not a double bottom that fits into our probabilities. It is a much lower probability and one we will not trade. Not only besides there's two bottoms in here, but then this is outside the parameters for double bottom, so we cannot trade that potential reversal. Although if it does get above the 64.70, a lot of people will trade it from a bullish perspective, so you could watch for a continued rally. I'd then watch for about 6,500 being major resistance if we got above this key high of 64.68. We can also project some levels down now, see where this takes us. So if we push lower, about 63.25, that's a pretty wide cluster, but we can watch between 63.35 and 63.25 here. And then the next major levels, we have 62.88, 62.93, and 6,300. So a triple cluster right in here. So if we do push lower, that's a very key level. I'll be watching for a reversal pattern. Checking in on the daily chart. Let's see where we stand on the daily chart. Okay, let me expand this. Why are we... There we go. There we go. So again, overhead resistance running up to the bottom of the rotation zone and selling back off. So we're sort of caught in this battle recently, at least the last couple days. Bullish bearish battle. Bulls buying below 63.81, bears selling against the rotation zone, and then he moves up towards the 64.50 level. Nothing really changes based off the daily. The 64.75 area is going to be very key based off the daily chart. Nothing else to really talk about. So let's switch over to Ethereum. Ethereum getting a little push up here, could not sustain it, closing back below the rotation zone. Never got the first cross of the rotation zone, back below, dropping down, actually spiking down to our 207 level right here, the 200 and the 207, 200 SMA, simple moving average, and the 200, and rebounding nicely, very rapidly. We can now update these levels here. To the downside, we got 204 and then 202 are the next levels lower. In order to get any bullish case, we still need a close right above about 215 at this point. These levels are also, we'd have to do a reverse scan box now, coming over here, modifying the levels slightly, which gives us a 217.23 and then a major cluster at 218.31 to 36. So those are your key levels if we get above that 215 level on a closing basis. Let's take a look at the daily chart for Ethereum. Again, that spike took us below the rotation zone, but still closing within the rotation zone. So on a key close level, you don't want to see a close for the bullish case below about 209.60. So watch today to close below 209.60. If you're in the bearish case, then you definitely want to see the close below that. To watch for a retest of the 207 mark, and then that 204.77 and 202.52 area. So what we have for you on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.